I'm from Arlington, Texas. I was born and raised there. I currently live in Los Angeles. I'm actually by myself. So the majority of my family lives in Texas. I have an older sister who's about 2 years older than me, and I have two little brothers. They're twins. I played football, basketball, track, and I did wrestling. Wasn't a real big fan of football. However, I did excel at track and I did excel at wrestling. I was a runner-up for state in wrestling. I ended up training for about 2 years outside of after high school, and I trained with the men and women's 4x4 relay coach. His name is John Drummond. So I'm pretty athletic, and from time to time I do like to try and keep up that sports regimen. I have been going to a school called Playhouse West. I stopped about a year and a half ago. So I am technically a classically trained actor. We primarily do stage plays. However, we do learn a lot about how to be vulnerable as an individual. I can use my imagination and I can truly believe the circumstances that I'm living out. Once that's all said and done and the camera has stopped rolling, I can really have closure and consider that a life lived. If anyone is interested in acting, I would definitely recommend you try it. It's called the Meisner technique because it's very therapeutic if you really invest in it. So my uncle, he was always very wise but cryptic sometimes with the things that he would leave me with. And one of the things in particular he would say, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. I think that message was more about patience than anything. I think obviously on its face, it's, things will come when you're ready. My biggest thing is about being patient. I am a training and compliance specialist. It's a big fancy word or title for a trainer. And we basically facilitate the education of credit union employees. We do that, and that's on the face. We do a lot of other things, but primarily what you would think of as a trainer is somebody who comes in and administers training and tries to find the gaps and make the connections between employees. We also collaborate with other departments when there are big projects that require additional manpower. For example, like us helping with the PPP loans and things like that. Even though we're not particularly facing members and we don't get to interact with them as much, I believe that we have just as much of an impact as other member-facing staff. We kind of show them about the culture and show them about what they can expect. So yeah, this position has been a real treat for me.